We are back again this week in the Gluckstadt area, this time on the other side of I-55. We are in Thornberry, and Thornberry, y'all, sits in a really popular area. We showed you a lot of neighborhoods around here, and they've been some of our most popular videos. Talking about Reunion, Westlake, Lake Caroline, it all sits right around where this neighborhood is. And in this video, I'm showing you two houses from two, I'm gonna call them premium local builders that give you some really high quality stuff at a very affordable price for what you get. And you'll see as we go through the extra finishes, touches, details, it's all here. And of the two houses, I try to pick a personal favorite, and you can let me know what your favorite is down in the comments. I'm going with this one today just because it's got some bonus things that you just don't always see. And I think you're really gonna like it. I really think you're gonna like both of them. So with that, sit back, relax. It's time for the Weekend Home Show. All right, here he is. You know him, you love him. C-Mac, I'm calling him here lately.
C-Mac. All right, we'll go with it. Anyway, well, today we are in Thornberry. Jarrett, did you already say that? Because, you know, I'm working while Jarrett's doing some things, so I don't always know what he says.
Yeah, we got a busy week, y'all, but we still made time to get out here. But yes, we are in Thornberry. I already did mention that.
You mentioned the sidewalks.
Yes, we do have sidewalks.
We got the sidewalks because in a lot of our new neighborhoods, they're just taking them out just because people don't use them because they like to walk in the street.
You do have your sidewalks
that
here.
could lead to, we're laid back, easy going, we're not going to run over you type thing. Anyway, let's get to the house.
Yes, we're here at house number one for you today.
Oh,
and
so obviously we like I've been saying a lot lately, we're pretty good home sites here on our last couple houses we've been showing. These are not small home sites that we've been in lately.
No, that's the big yard.
Seeing lately.
This one does have a pretty good size yard on this one. You'll see as we get to the back.
And this one's got trees in the yard.
Sure
You don't get to see that every day on new construction either.
You do not always see that.
Of course, we got our 3-car garage. We got our lighter architectural shingles here. The floors just aren't coming out.
Sorry, Charles, we're gonna make it through.
We got our lights shining up. We got our detailed brickwork here as well as on the front of the home. And this one has louvers. With this right here, it gives a kind of cool, unique look to the front of the home. We got irrigation. We got our solid beams there. We got a gas lantern to the right of the door, but we also have lights up shining down, as well as just over Jarrett's head right there. How'd you like that, Jarrett?
Yeah. Looking over my head.
They can't see over your head, but Jarrett was just standing here over your head.
They can't see it.
Of course, we got the venting. These are all kind of things that we're kind of seeing a little more lately. Maybe not the detail with the brickwork, because this is at a different price point. We got our wooden faux shutters. Jarrett's pointing out, you could probably turn that and it might actually...
They will open and close. It is a hinge.
But they're not for that, they're for looks.
But I mean, but yes, they are for aesthetics. And that's what you got here.
Of course, we got our nice landscaping here as well as the in front of the garage there. And we got our nice combination
tall
here.
door there. Before we go inside, I'll say both of these houses we're looking at today are the white painted brick. I think this one has a little bit more of a gray tone to it. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Well, look at the sun is shining on it now, Jarrett.
But the sun's shining on it.
It's,
you know, some of these have more of a cream.
It looks whiter with the sun shining on it.
Some of them are more of a pure white. I feel like this one has a little bit of a gray in it. And you also on the wood has a little bit of a gray in it. So that's
yeah, you can see it better on the door up here. See right here with this and then here.
A little bit of gray there.
All right.
But mostly what you got in here inside.
Of course, today we're in open floor plans. That's mainly what we see in our new construction anyway. We got our formal dining right there where Jarrett is standing. We got our engineered wood floor throughout except for the wet areas. And on this fireplace, I haven't seen this, Jarrett.
This is the first time.
It's painted brick, but this is a rounded, like a brick right here.
So brick mantle here. I think that is the first time you've seen that. I was gonna say here, your color combination we're going with inside, white and gold. That's what you're gonna see.
White and gold. Of course, Jarrett, you're showing the beam back here, so that appears to be a solid beam there. I do like the interior brickwork as well. Kind of breaks up the sheetrock, gives it a cool look looking into the kitchen. But flip back around. We were back over here at the fireplace and you changed gears on me. But you got it here, you got the detail here, and then offsetting here. I do like this. I haven't seen this.
It's a nice little detail. I mentioned that you're gonna see a lot of premium touches in both of these houses. I would call that a premium touch. The beam's a premium touch. All these windows, this bank of windows.
Yeah, bank of windows here. And then we got our built-in to the right of the fireplace there. You know, I'm gonna go around here and let's do it. Well, somebody is cutting the yard, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna let them cut a little longer. before we go outside. I want going outside because you can't miss it. You're sitting here looking at it already, right?
Oh, you see it.
But we got our nice kitchen with our, like Jarrett said, we got our gold light fixture pendant areas lighting here.
What kind of countertop you think this is? That's you say it's a granite or maybe a quartzite. I would not call it a quartz.
It's got a marble look to it. See, get over here and look at the shininess of it.
It does have.
It has a sparkle, kind of a marble look to it, but I really like how that's going through it.
Yeah,
I'm going to say this is not quartz at all, because that all right there looks all natural, if you know what I mean. We got this one has a breakfast area.
It does. You do have a little breakfast area over here.
So when we get to the next one, you'll notice that there are some differences here when it comes to the eating areas. Nice bar here. We do have our shaker cabinet doors here.
Like this wide vented here. I like the pattern here of
your herringbones. They're starting to do that more. That used to be something we didn't see all the time, but now we're seeing it more often.
But you know, again, another little premium touch. Another premium thing here that you can see right here where I'm standing. You got the cabinets going all the way to the ceiling with the crown molding up there. That's the thick crown molding too, because you got that, and you got the, looks like 8-inch at the bottom too, around your baseboard there. Another thing here, you got these 8-foot doors, I'm pretty sure through the whole house. So little upgrades for you there.
I was just gonna let Jarrett run with it. He was doing a pretty good job with me.
I'm just gonna, you know, I can just take over the whole tour. You want us to wait here?
I mean, you.
No, I'll keep you. They like you, Charles. People, they tell me they do. They like seeing you here.
So we got our spice, I'm gonna call it spice drawer right here. You can, over here it's shorter. Can you see it?
I cannot.
See?
Cut.
They did it a little different.
Yeah, you can see
Most times it's both on both sides, and then this is different too. This is different.
It's a little different storage options for you there.
Now, y'all gonna have to let me know. What would you use this for? This side? Tall and skinny.
I don't know, you know?
Because I was expecting to be wide open to put pans in, right?
I don't know, Charles. I don't know what you can do with that one. I do like this gold.
Yes, so you got the gold. You got
this is a different gold than we've been seeing. It's a little more gold.
It is more gold,
I would say.
I'm gonna be honest. I like that lighter kind of brush like
the
gold.
lighter one?
I do like that. This is definitely gold.
I do like it though.
Gold.
It stands out.
It's gonna be a gold. And then of course we got our red hood out. We got a 5-burner cooktop here instead of a 6. And then we have this double oven.
So my bakers out there.
If you bake,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guarantee you this is perfect for you, because you can, you know, you're always baking something that's different temperatures.
We're going to give you a little contrast option in the second house. You'll see, and I want to know which one you like. But remember this, you got this double oven and this cooktop here.
And then this is your trash drawer here. And then we have, come around here so you can see better. I got our microwave here. I will say, for me, it's okay, but I'm having to probably take and bring down. So it's a little tall for me.
I don't know if we can give it our Short King approval there.
Yeah, Short King. Would it be approval? Anyway, we got plenty of counter space.
At least it opens to the side. It doesn't open out.
That's right. Open out just brings it further away from you, right? But we got counter space here, counter space there, here. But then you kind of miss it when you're coming in from that direction. But when you come here, you're like, oh, here's more cabinets and more counter space.
You do have a lot of counter space.
Is that in there? That's just a document. Of course, let's go this way. We got our laundry here.
Laundry. Even got you some shiplap there.
Shiplap behind it. And there's a sink with shiplap right here, Jared.
Shiplap.
Your hanger garage.
You got another gold faucet in there. Got gold hardware here on your broom closet.
We got this built-in desk area here.
So here you do have some contrast.
Yeah, contrast here with some more shiplap there.
I like that. Kind of a gray brown there, actually.
Yeah, don't get me to lie.
Just take my word for it. It's kind of a gray brown.
You got a pantry here. Plenty of shelving there for canned goods and any other good you would like to put there. We have the instead. I'm going to call this, instead of a drop zone, I'm going to call it lockers, because you have the doors. And then you have the 4 hooks inside.
Nice to have the hooks in there, and you can keep all your clutter hidden behind those doors.
That's right.
Got our tall 8-foot door here.
So
hit the wrong light.
This one, we've got. Oh, this was long.
This is a deep garage.
Yeah, this is deep.
So if you got, if you got a regular, most of the time if you get a crew cab truck, any brand, you're going to get a 5.5-foot bed. But some of you will have to get that with the 6.5-foot bed, and I think you won't have any problem regardless fitting in here. You got
this is long. It's not It doesn't feel this wide, but it's long.
You got that Expedition Max. It'll fit.
You got a little storage space here.
Nice little storage there.
And then you have this full wall with the door.
So yeah, this one, again, this would be a little contrast to the next one. Both of them 3-car garages, but this one actually has a door to separate this one for you.
So yeah, this one's just as long, and then it's wider back in this area.
And
So-
you do have irrigation.
Yeah, irrigation. I mentioned it outside. Then this is a real window, because this is your looking into your front yard.
There's
right
a
here.
real window.
There's a fake one right there.
So there's
You just
legit-
can't see it on the
Oh,
inside.
there is. That is
Yeah.
right. And I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah. See?
I thought Charles was just messing with me there a little bit. Has a real legitimate window.
There's a reason I said that. He's like, obviously it's real. I guessed bathroom right here.
I forgot there was one that was real fake.
We got a guest bedroom here. A little tight.
It's a little bit smaller maybe than you'll see on the one. It's not, I'm gonna say it's tight, but you could, this one, you'll see in the next house. We'll get to one that, is a little bigger. This one, I'd say comfortably a queen size bed. I don't think you
Oh
can
yeah,
do
you
a
could
king
do
in
it
there.
there or there.
You know-
Either one. I think it'd be better right here.
Yeah, queen size. I don't think
Right
you could
here.
do it.
You can do it
really,
twin easy there, twin easy here, but queen would fit better here.
You really could not do a king. That's
You
what I
still
like.
have the big crown molding in here. You have recessed with the fan. That is a walk-in, but it's just a walk-in with hanging rods. There's no built-ins in there. And then
Where are we going now, Charles?
this way.
Crisscrossing back across. I don't know if I got a good shot of this dining area when we were first in here.
Yeah, so dining pretty much here to right here. So big dining space, and then you got your living. You could bump this maybe more to here to kind of give you a little more with the living area there.
All right, so we're gonna get this out of the way. Y'all stick around. We still got the primary suite
So
in the
here-
backyard, which y'all are gonna like. So y'all want to
Here's
see
our guest bedroom on the other side of the home, looking out into the front yard area. And then you have a connected bathroom with a walk-in closet, private pocket door here.
I love the pocket door.
Got my finger.
Be careful,
I was
Charles.
trying to get it to pop out. See, that's how it works.
So these pocket doors, if you've been in a house where you've got a bathroom set up like this, and you've got just a regular door here, it really
The swing of the door
Complicated.
gets all in the way, so I
That's a
do
big
like the
closet,
pocket
too.
door
Hey.
with this.
you got your built-in here too, some shelves.
Then come look at this, Jared.
Now this
Look
is
at
this
all
is
of
something you
this
don't always
storage.
see. So here's a nice extra for you.
This is a very nice extra. All this cabinet space and drawer space here.
You're gonna hear me say this a couple times, but you just can't have too much storage. Okay.
And of course,
You got a
another
lot here.
pocket door here to give you privacy here in this area. And then you have another walk-in closet, another vanity, and the other bedroom looking into the backyard.
So really nice. That was, this type of bathroom setup can be cluttered. It can be difficult. It's easy to do it and not do it very well. But here,
Yeah, this is done. This
they
is
did
done well.
great.
I mean, because this door opens up into the closet. This one opens in here. You could easily be sitting here brushing your teeth and close that door.
And
there.
having that wider, because you've got the tub, you've got those built-in drawers in there, it really helps with that. So A+ on the design, whoever came up with that.
All right, let's get over here to the primary. We'll save that backyard for last. I'm still waiting for that cutter to not be as loud.
Finish up out there.
So this is our
Just
primary.
a little bit of an enclave here, Charles. Just
Yeah, a little bit of
separation.
enclave right there.
And you got your,
This is your primary tray ceiling with I'm trying to think. Is that shiplap?
I would call it shiplap, but it might be more of a tongue and groove kind of thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the way they are and they painted it, it's hard to, I can't say for sure.
It looks-
Anyhow,
It looks kind of like shiplap.
it's an accent. It's an accent
It's a nice accent.
right there. Of course, you got your two windows looking into your backyard, and then you have your ensuite here.
Man, I love these tall doors. Also, these are some big, I usually
Yes.
think they're big square
Look.
tiles here.
I'm standing in the middle of that one and still have plenty of room, and I do like the shine. I do like the shiny.
I like the glossy tile. That's good.
Glossy, shiny. I do like that. Of course,
Big
you got the
mirrors.
same kind of countertops in here as you do in the kitchen. And then, are you going to do anything, Jared?
I do want to look at some stuff here, Charles. Now, I'm not going to get in this one. It just does have a little sheetrock dust and things in there.
Uh-oh, sound like me now. want to get on those counters and not want to get on because they're dirty.
If the next one's clean, I promise I'll get in that one to show you the scale of it. But I will say this type of tub here usually does not get my big boy approval rating for one reason. I got these wide shoulders here.
Wide shoulders.
When it's curved like this, sometimes it gets me, but it is long. It's a plenty big, good sized tub.
You do have that frosted window there.
You do have that frosted, letting in a good bit of natural light, which is nice. I like this here on the tub. You do have a little bit of a ledge there. You got the gold again.
Yeah, you do have a little bit of ledge over there where the plumbing fixture is.
So this is nice. Come check this out. So that same big glossy tile you got on the floor, they carried it all the way up. You got your miniature hexagonal tile and really no lip coming in here.
No, that's what I was getting down for.
Just
you got that built-in bench right there too.
Nice built-in bench there. You're cut out.
Tile all the way to the top.
And for my big boy approval rating here, look, we can close the door. And this one will get. So I've been being, I have my specific requirement that I'm not just giving these ratings out anymore. Felt like maybe I was for a little bit, but
Are you telling us you're being more honest?
No, I'm being a little harder on it so that you really get. Don't question me, Charles.
That's just you being more honest.
I'm being okay. Well, that implies I was lying before. Okay, I was a little lenient because I'd say, well, I'd be okay.
Okay, we'll just say you were lenient. We'll just say you were lenient.
I'm not being lenient. Charles is just.
I just calling him out on it.
I just let Charles say things sometimes. I'm gonna start calling you out now more.
All right, we got that built in right there.
I do like this.
Double doors. You didn't do that, but I told him about it.
You do have the double doors, and this is symmetrical. What you see here behind me is what you also see behind Charles. Got the shelf over there, another hanging rack.
Oh, that's like you can sit down on that.
You could sit down
on that.
If you wanted to, you got your sneaker rack and your heels and other kind of shoes, I guess. Whatever, maybe women can be sneakerheads too. So.
Oh yeah.
So whoever.
Especially with the Air Jordans.
Whoever, there you go. I mean, I guess I buy my wife sneakers all the time. So I guess I've kind of pushed it on her a little bit, and I got to cut this back in here. Walked out here and forgot while we were doing this just a second ago. Let's see if you got the room in here. Yes, you do have plenty of, look, these are the big wide tiles. You have basically almost 2 of them. What do you think, that's 2 feet? So plenty of room in here. This one will get thrown over.
Yeah, I don't know if that's 2 feet or, it does look like 2 feet right there, doesn't it?
It's pretty wide.
It's a wide tile.
It is wide. Okay, so there you go. Had to put that in there. All right, now we go back. But come on, we got to go out there because we got to finally, I think we can go look at this backyard now, Charles.
All right.
You might still hear the lawnmower running.
I do like this backyard, and you are going to hear the lawnmower running. We tried. Oh yeah, it's loud, but let's go.
Fine. It's fine. He's way over there.
So we got a nice sized patio here. We do have a fireplace. So we're not missing a fireplace on either home today.
No, we're not. Don't give away too many details, Charles.
Solid beams here. We got the tongue and groove here, though. See how that's a little more defined there?
See, so this is the tongue and groove.
That's what made me think shiplap on the one in there. I was just so uncertain.
Some of these things run together. It's hard with all these real estate terms. Even on the next house, we got something we got to figure out over there too.
You do have this extended patio here that's not covered, so easily you can put a grill out here and do your grilling. You do have some landscaping in the back. I like these gables on the back of the house here. Like this here with the board and batten there. That's really nice. And you got a tree there, a tree there. And if you kind of look, some of the neighbors have trees, some do not. This one's almost fenced in. Basically fenced there, and if it's there now, come look at this. Hey, do we want to talk about that line? Because it's showing us that fence is not on the line.
Well, we need to show it here. So come over here.
It looks like this fence is not on the line.
We like to show these property lines and things like that. And
whew, oh my goodness. Whew.
You okay,
Welcome
Charles?
to Mississippi. A bunch of little bugs y'all probably can't see right there.
You can't see them, but yes, they are. You can see them in the sunlight.
I mean, it's touching.
I'm gonna say it is on the line, Charles.
It's touching right here.
It's on there.
Okay.
You can't run a string through a fence, so you know.
Yeah. So it is common for the neighbors to connect to the fences. You just want to make sure that it's on the line before you do that, and you probably want to ask permission. Now, obviously, if you can maybe get the builder to do it, different story, but you can't always get a builder to put in a fence either, especially in the market we've been in lately.
But look here, look at all this separation, all this space between these houses.
Plenty of spaces between the neighbors here.
You know, that's a complaint people have all the time. You don't want to be right up on your neighbors, and you got plenty of room in between on both sides.
You got room, and then again, you could maybe plant some things in here that grow up to get thicker to give you more privacy right here as well. So We do, obviously, we talked about HOA, right? Our HOAs can be nitpicky, but then again, they can be easygoing when it comes to giving you privacy as well. You just got to get it approved.
Speaking of the HOA, Charles, what do we look at this one? People always ask this.
This one's going to be $480 for the HOA here.
$480 a year.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess some people are thinking it'd be like $1,000, $2,000. That's just not common here.
Yeah.
Can we get there in some neighborhoods? Yes, but it's just not common.
Reunion. Reunion,
Yeah,
you can get there.
yeah.
But so the ones that do, the ones that
Lake
give you
Caroline.
that, they have a lot of things.
It's the amenities
they
that make
give
up
you
the
with
difference.
that.
Because to say that, to be devil's advocate, a lot of our neighborhoods don't have a ton of amenities either.
That is true.
So
But this one, nice, it's well kept. You got your sidewalks, and we got another house to look at.
that's right.
So what do y'all think of this one?
It's
and
got
keep
some
it in
cool
mind.
features I think they're going to like.
I do. This one's got some cool stuff. The next one, are you talking about the next one?
The next one, that's what I'm saying. The next one.
Play both too. Let's go check it out. Oh, we're already at this part? Okay, y'all, some quick information that you're gonna wanna know about this neighborhood. First off, the thing everybody always asks, is there an HOA? And what is the fee? So yes, there is an HOA. The fee is gonna range somewhere between $600 and $950. Don't have an exact amount for these houses, but that's from looking at the other houses on here. It's gonna be somewhere in that range. Now you are in the county in Thornberry, so talking about property taxes, Madison County's average effective property tax rate is 0.81%. Here, I would say probably closer to about 0.7% based on what I'm seeing out there. If you want a full breakdown on how property taxes are calculated here in Mississippi, check out the video I did a while back there that kind of explains that. It's not just a percentage rate. There's more that goes into it, but I try to give you an idea of what it actually comes out to. So somewhere around 0.7%. And lastly, everybody wants to know about the schools, and you are in Mansdale Elementary School. That's the zone here. And then Germantown Middle and High School. A ratings all around. I will attach the niche.com ratings down there in the description if you want to get more information on that. And as always, if you want more information in general about these houses, some other houses, you want to see these, you got a house to sell, you're relocating, whatever you're doing with real estate here in the central Mississippi area, take down this number here, call, text, email. You know, you can even break out one of these if you got to do it. Just get my attention, get a hold of us so we can help make that process as smooth and easy as possible. And another way I'm trying to make it easy as possible is you can just click this QR, scan this. You can't click the QR code. You can scan the QR code right there. You can click the link down in the description. You can book an appointment right on our calendar. All right, so with that, now we can get back on out to the next house. All right, now we made it back to house number 2. I told them at the beginning, Charles, that I was picking this as my personal favorite. So we'll see if they agree.
Okay.
See if they like that last house, they like this one.
Okay, sounds good. So as you can tell, this is another white painted house here, but there's a different contrast. And what we're talking about is we got black shingles here. We got the nice color with our shutters. We even have an accent color with our board and batten siding there, as well as at the front door. So this one does pop, but with all those colors and stuff off of this white. Of course, we got full sodded yard, nice landscaping here in the front and at the front here. And you remember how I say over here, we will get some basic stuff here? Well, I call it kind of like 3 rows right there, right? We do have our light shining up right there at the front window. Do we have it out here?
We sure do.
Yeah, we have it here as well. And then we have some detail with the brickwork up in that gable there as well as on the side. We still have the holes, you know, for the venting on our
perforated
right there with the ridge fence there. And we have the black accented windows.
I do love the black
So
accented
so
windows.
this one from the street and from the front here really pops with the color and stuff off of this white brick. Nice size home sites here as well. Long driveway, 3-car garage. We do have a different color there. Yeah, that's the same color as the board and batten.
Yeah, the
with
garage
the garage door there.
garage door's matching that.
Right there, see with the sun shining on it, you can see it a little better and stuff like that. I tell you, when the sun's not shining on it, it looked like a different color to me than it does now. So that's tell people when they're going through these new houses and you're doing your punch list, right? You'll walk through the second time and you'll miss stuff you didn't see, and it's all due to lighting.
Well, if you come through on a cloudy day versus a sunny day, I mean, we've seen that before on other houses.
We got to talk about this because people ask me all the time. And no, this one does not have an upstairs in this area right here. That is just a fake for aesthetics and stuff. However, this one does. I'm pretty sure Jared already brought it up.
It's got a bonus. I haven't told them what it is yet. I haven't told them what it is.
It is a bonus over here. You can't see it here, but it's up in there.
Yeah, so you're gonna see that.
All right.
A little something extra for you.
This one also has a combination here, so you don't have to have a key. It's already built in for you there.
Just like the last house. Like this tall door coming in here. Now here's some difference. So the colors, you got a little more contrast in this one, which I like. And I know some people do like that, the white that you have in the other house. I like the little subtle differences here. You can see it's almost like a little bit of a blue-gray.
Yeah.
That's what we got here.
I told Jared it kind of looked like it had a little bit of green maybe in it too. Kind of like turn around and look at the board and batten right here in the formal, in the dining area. So you got your board and batten here, and to me it's got a hints of green, but y'all know, I say it all the time, I'm terrible with color. We got our nice light fixture here. We even have our cathedral ceiling.
I had to look this up. I had to check Charles on this because he said cathedral. I said, what's a vaulted ceiling? But so according to Google, every cathedral ceiling is a vaulted ceiling, but not every vaulted ceiling
Is a cathedral ceiling.
is a cathedral ceiling. So this with this high and flat here, the flat sides, that's a cathedral. So there's your real estate terminology lesson for the day.
Yes. And as you can see here, we've got our gas log ventless fireplace here with our solid beam here. Yes, it is solid. I had to look over here, Jared, to make sure. It goes all the way up to the top. We got our built-ins here with contrast as well.
Some of those we've been seeing that are not solid have been tricky. They've gotten good with that. This one is solid.
But like we already saw it in the other house. It got a lot of white. You know, I tell people with that you're able to put your own kind of color and pop to it with your furniture and your paintings and stuff in here. But in this one with all the contrast, you wouldn't have to do anything. No. I mean, if you didn't want to, you just put your furniture here and go, right?
It's ready to go. Look, we got a lot of cool stuff over there I want to show them.
Let's go
knock
this
this out first.
Okay. I was thinking, which way do we go? So
You don't like to save the best for last. So
this home does have a lot of cool, the layout of it is actually great. So we got our guest bedroom here. That's front yard. It's your closet with your 3 hanging rods there and some shelving at the bottom and top left.
Closet.
We got the trim, crown molding throughout. You got this cool guest bathroom here with double vanities, a storage area.
You gotta have that storage space there. It's always real nice. Of course, your toilet is on around.
You even got the trim around the mirrors there.
You should do that. There you go.
And then right here we have a linen closet, or you can pull those shelves and make it a hanging closet.
A little bit of all storage.
And we got our guest bedroom that's on the back of the home, looking into the backyard there. Same here with our closet.
Another wide closet for you. Hey, I want to show something. This
What?
is just a little. People wouldn't even think of this,
What?
but how they put this extra trim piece around the door here.
Right here. So it's not butt up to that corner and looks really tiny and can catch some dust and stuff.
It catches dust. It's hard to paint that. This just makes it a lot cleaner. So,
Yeah, it's on the outside as well.
and you see it. If you look around, you'll see any of those doors that are right on the corner. They did that.
See here, but here we didn't do it here because it's wider.
You got a little bit more of a gap there, but just a nice touch. Makes it a little easier to keep up. Makes it look cleaner.
All right. Let's go to the backyard, Jared. Throw a little curveball here.
Okay.
So
You
this
have this one. So I mean, you had a big patio on both of these houses. You have a fireplace outside on both of these houses.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But you have this cool fireplace. It kind of gives you some privacy here because it's blocking that view because you're backing up to Westlake over here. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys have watched the Westlake video. This is Westlake behind us here.
I mentioned it.
Oh, you did? You did?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a fireplace there. We got our wainscoting ceiling there.
Beaded board, Charles.
Wainscoting beaded board.
Beaded board. It's wainscoting when it goes.
Oh, when it's down low. See, I'm just looking at the finish of it. So
Trust me,
beaded
y'all,
board
when y'all
there.
get into real estate, it's hard to keep all these things straight.
Of course, you got room over here to do grilling over here if you like. But once again, it's a huge patio, plenty of space and stuff like that. And then, of course, you can see our stakes to either side here. And then you got the benefits of some trees, but they're not in your yard, so you don't have to worry about them until, you know, a storm maybe comes through.
So I call this one my personal favorite. Again, I want y'all to see what you say in the comments. But in fairness, I do want to say you have a little bit bigger usable yard on the other one. So
The other yard is flatter, obviously, and stuff like that, but it's still usable, Jared. It does have
say it's not usable, but it's not as big.
Oh. Was the other one deeper?
Yeah, the other one's far. At least it seemed like it did to me. I don't know. Maybe I have to check the replay on that.
No,
but
we'll have to go back and just check the replay for
but
sure.
it is a little flatter. But
Yeah.
I do like this. I think you got a little more covered patio space here. And I like that that is over there because, like you said, you get that little bit of extra privacy.
But the other one wasn't small either.
Oh no, they were both.
I mean, for
They're both
patios,
huge. You might even say massive, Charles.
I mean, we've been out in homes where the patio ended. I mean, right here.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Smaller than
so,
that.
all right, so obviously we have our kitchen here open to your living area as well as the dining. Plenty of counter space here with our microwave down low right there. Trash compartment area here.
Got that built-in microwave. Got that. I mean, we see these all the time, but these islands are wide. How wide do you think this is? This is.
6 feet?
I'm gonna say.
No, it's longer. It's longer than 6 feet.
I'm gonna say 8 feet.
I was gonna say
Looks like
8.
an 8
As I kept looking at it, I'm thinking, oh, it's longer than that. So I say 7 to 8. 7 to 8 there. We got our nice countertop here, farmhouse sink. Of course, we got the stainless steel appliances, under cabinet lighting,
Now here's
vent hood out.
another thing, Charles. I said this all the time. Now trade off here in the other house. You got a double oven.
You do have a double
You
oven,
don't have a double oven in this house, but you do have.
6-burner cooktop, and it's
6-burner
full
range. I love a range. So.
Yes, all right here, all neat, nice.
And I think in the past, the comments have told us that people do like the ranges. But would you take the double oven or the range? That's a good question to ask y'all. I love the.
Well, if you're a baker, I'm thinking you're gonna take the double oven.
You might, but that's a
just
pretty wide
depends.
oven too. So I don't
I
know.
mean, yeah. But now, here, you cook. If you're cooking at 2 different temps, double oven works great. How you gonna do it in here?
It's just to each their own, Charles. I don't know.
Point
Y'all
taken,
let us
I
know.
think. Point
Y'all let us
taken.
know.
Of course, we got our counter space over here. We got our glass doors as well. This has to be adjusted. It's a little bit crooked, but it's got to be adjusted. No
I do
problem
like
there.
the texture to that, how they've done that.
I do like that texture as well. Of course, we got our faucet that we can do this with, garbage disposal as well. And let's go this way.
I say we got a primary, but we do have another bedroom to
Yes.
look at here.
So I like this floor plan because you actually have 2 guest bathrooms. This is guest bathroom number 2 because it's in a hall. And then you got this bedroom here. I could be wrong. This bedroom feels wider. We didn't bring the measuring tape again.
No, we didn't.
We don't really think about that when we're out doing content, unfortunately. But we will get it done one day. And then, of course, this closet's a little bit different. It's just got 1 hanging rod going across instead of like the other one where it had 3.
I'm gonna tell you this way because this helps people. You could very comfortably fit a queen size bed right here. You could fit a king. It gets a little tight if you were putting a king there. I'm just telling you, a king would fit. I'd say it'd go to those 2 outlets.
Oh, yes.
You wouldn't have a ton of room on each side, but you could fit that. So that should give you a rough idea of how big that room is.
And then you got storage space right here with these built-in cabinets here. We got our laundry room with sink and counter space behind the door.
Look at
That window's
You
looking
have
out
your
to
laundry
the front
sink.
front door, I mean.
Got your broom closet here. Hey, no broom in this one. You know, last week the broom closet had a broom in it.
We got our drop zone area right here. Right here.
So we got, again, our 3-car garage. Now this one's a little different. The last one did have that door going over here, but you got a little bit of a wall if you want that.
But you do have a storage room over here, Jared. And I keep telling people with these new constructions, it's rare to get a storage room. But you got actually a nice storage room here. It's not one of the little small ones, basically from here back. It's a nice storage room. Like Jared said, you got the what I call a half wall here. And then you got your storage over there and a cubby over there. But I wonder what that is.
What is that? Well, you already gave it away a little bit. But
Let's just go see.
here we're in a shoemaker home again, so y'all may have seen this before when we've done shoemaker homes. But you do have your EV plugs.
Your EV plug.
There you go. Future-proof, Charles.
Jared's all about that electric vehicle.
Well, you think that, but I drive a big F-150 sitting out there, so.
All right, so this is what we were talking about. This is an unfinished space here, okay? So it's built to not be finished until after closing, unless you choose to pay the difference, prior to. But it's wide open right here, so you got the studs, you got some electrical in place. Right here on there's switch there, here as well. There's some electrical down low. But they intentionally did not put up walls. That way you can have this kind of laid out to your liking. So this over here is plumbed for a bathroom. So you could do a half bath, a 3/4 bath, possibly a full bath right here as well. And then the rest could be bedroom space, game room space, but just bonus area.
So it's really nice the builder does this, and you wouldn't, you know, it's something, it doesn't show up in square footage. So if you look at this, you don't see this space. So it's nice that they include this and give you the option to be able to do this, or you just have some really nice, convenient storage space.
Yeah, that's what I'd also call it. If you don't finish it out and you leave it like it is, it's basically a walk-up attic. So plenty of storage space here. And then of course you got access into the attic through that door there. Hit that switch right there, Jerry. I knew there was one in here.
There you go.
So it's got a little bit behind you, so you could put some board back there for storage too. And then this is taking you to your furnace. Furnace right here.
Here it is. I
And then-
see a water heater.
It's on the outside.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's on the outside. So there's access to the hot water heater on the outside of the home. We've changed it up. We were putting them in the attic, and now we went with the tankless hot water heater that's actually on the outside of the home.
So what's the advantage of that, Charles?
The advantage of that, in my opinion, nobody's told me this, but it makes sense that if it were to have a leak,
It's not leaking down on you.
it's not leaking down on you.
out there.
It's going to go to the outside of the house. Now we're going to go on to the other side of the kitchen. So as you can see, this one had a fireplace on that side. It had the unfinished bonus space as well. It had the cathedral ceiling. So those are things that are different. Obviously the contrast with the colors versus the last home we were in. But we also have a walk-in pantry here. Double doors there.
Nice big pantry. Got the outlet in there, which is nice.
But you actually have a full-blown office right here.
Right, so you actually can close this off. The others, you had an office space, kind of more of an office nook.
Is the built-in, basically off the hall.
But here you actually have an office with a window and a door, so
Yes, yes.
nice if you work from home.
And then we're in our primary here with cathedral ceilings
Cathedral again, and I like how they do it in here.
again. With the
You've got these
that
controls
that is a faux, but it looks really nice.
It looks good, Charlie.
It looks good. But
Ain't nobody going up there to mess with it anytime anyway,
no,
so.
no. And then just go ahead, Jarrett. There's your ensuite.
Look at that.
Double doors going into the ensuite. You got the nice tile right there. Of course, there's Jarrett.
And
I'll
look
get
at
to see him finally again.
This is wide here, right? You got a lot of room here.
A lot of room. You got
And
this.
you got your wider tiles here. Now, you don't have the big square ones like you had at the last house. I did like those.
I like these too, though.
But you do have these.
The ones in the last house were shiny. It was a shiny.
They were kind of the glossy ones. So let's start here. Do we get it? Yes, we do. It is throne room approved. There. If you missed it, that's the
You got that board and batten right there.
This one's actually clean. Now that last one, it had a little bit of that, the dust in there that they give. They hadn't cleaned it out yet.
Oh, I don't have to worry about your shirt
But why is that?
because it's a darker color. I think your shorts would not show any of the dust.
Yeah, we'll see. But, you know, I've been in these tubs before. I'm just getting into showing you just in case you have not, if I can talk about, in case you haven't seen, plenty of room. Big tub here. I like the board and batten rail.
And you
As
didn't
well.
bend your knees, Jarrett.
I didn't. I could get all the way down in there. You got this nice ledge around. This particular tub,
And of course, we got that smaller window above, which you guys know I like. Look at the sconces right here, Jarrett.
yeah, those are a nice touch.
Uh-huh.
Notice that when we were turning on the lights. I always like to point this out because you still don't see it sometimes. But again, how many times can I say you never can have enough storage, and you got this right here. And also I love it when you separate the sinks here in your vanity with
Get
that.
around you here, so.
And last but not least for our ensuite segment here. I think you already know this. This is my rule. Can I raise my arms like this?
Oh yeah,
Both ways.
big boy approved.
This is a big boy approved, 100% shower and tub.
I like that tile down there too in the floor.
That is nice.
A different style. And then
That is different. I don't think I've seen that particular layout with the tile before.
Yeah, it's different. And,
And
then the
then-
tile goes all the way to the crown up top.
That is kind of like a bigger subway tile.
I was shaking.
It'll be
we're,
fine.
We're good.
We got stabilization on this thing, Charlie. But look at this. Got your sneaker rack there. Your water. What do you call it?
Your mana block
Mana block,
system.
what do you call
your
it?
electrical box to your plumbing system, basically.
There you go. In case you need to cut off that water.
Got your built-ins.
All your built-in drawers. All around. It's a big closet.
Yes.
A lot of room in here. So we'd say this all the time, but you always get a good closet. Shoemaker always does that too. So never disappointed there. Okay, Charles. That's the two houses. You let us know what you think, and let's give you a little detail so you can help make your decision. All right, Steve Mac, take us back to that first house.
So the first house was a 4.3, 2,460 square feet And it was listed for $532,500.
So 532.5 over there, a little bit bigger than this one. You see, we're going to come down a little bit in square footage. And so, you know, usually when we do this, you know, we do go up in price to the second house.
Well, with a little curveball today.
It actually went down. It's a little bit smaller, and part of that's too is because, like I mentioned when we were upstairs, that's not included in the square footage. So if you finish that out, you can actually make this
one would be
maybe
more,
a little bit bigger house.
well, this one would be more expensive in that case.
Right, once you do that. But as it sits today, what are we looking at on this one?
So this one's a 4.3 with an office and unfinished bonus space, 2,412 square feet for $521,900.
So 521.9, we're about, what, 14,000 or so less on the price. Just a hair, a little bit smaller.
Actually 12,000, 13,000.
I'm trying to do quick math in my head, y'all. Just rough, really rough numbers.
I'm even wrong on that one.
Somebody else do the math. But anyway,
12,000.
here's the point. You get some really nice, I call them premium local builders, give you an affordable product for what you're getting, all these extra little touches and finishes. And now that you know the prices, now that you've seen them both, let us know in the comments which one you like. You want to see them in person, you want to see something else in person, you got to reach out, y'all. Call us, text us, email us.
Or break out your megaphone.
And if you ain't ready to do that, that's fine. It is what it is. I know, you'll get there. We'll get there. We're building this relationship, and we can do that. We do it every week. We've already done a lot. Just go watch the playlist right there. We'll see you there, and we'll see you next week.
Talk to you soon.